New coffee. Hey, what's up, kids? It's 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm doing an early stream. Today. I'm doing really good. I had 8 hours of sleep, which is arcane in my world, so I should be like super rested compared to what I usually am. So yeah, I have a feeling this is going to go quite well today.
Get ready for the next battle.
Lots of Ravens lately. I think people are waking up to him a little bit.
Round one. Fight.
That's a good start to the stream. That's a good round to start the stream with, don't you think? A really good start so far. Okay. Nice. He does a lot of throws. This guy's very throwy. He does a lot of throws, dude. Dude, you like throws or something? Nice. That's a big combo. He's gonna throw. Ah, I ducked because I thought he was gonna throw. Okay, he might throw for Oki then. He's gonna throw for Oki, right? Unless he just kills me. Okay. Why would you do this to yourself early in the day? Good point, but I'm playing three-dimensional chess. If I do this now, then I can have the evening to myself. I don't have to play Tekken in the evening. So this is a high-level strat. Yeah, I knew he was gonna throw. I should have just ducked. I have to kill him with a throw, right? Otherwise it doesn't count. Damn. Very throwing, very grapply, yeah. Watch him throw the set. That was a funny thing to say. Sleep paralysis demon. Turned out my PS5 loaded Tekken. Leveled Zafina to blue ranks. Oh my god. Am I the demon in your PlayStation, dude? I mean, of course I am. I already knew that. Of course I'm the demon in your PlayStation. And I'm watching you... Watching you masturbate and do snake edges, dude. Oh, he threw me out of the air. That's weird. What if I break your throws, though? How are you going to hurt me then? We really need to get rid of armored heat engagers in this game. It's a fucking issue. Oh, no, okay. Round 444 is not airborne? I think it kind of is. Or maybe it just low crushes. Maybe it's just a low crush move. That makes sense. Or they might have actually removed the low crush, because I've seen it like not low crush in this version of the game. And they removed everything else Zafina can do, so why not, right? Woo! Jeez. Yeah, I'm feeling good today. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, cooked little raven, my boy. I'm trying to not curse really heavily at the start of the stream. It was really hard. I couldn't get that sentence out because I'm trying really hard to not like curse super hard at the beginning of the stream because apparently it makes the YouTube algo like deprioritize you. Moonsault Slayer used part of your video. Okay, well, good for him. So there was quality content on his channel then. Get cooked. I'm reading him like an open book. What's Zafina's weak side? I think her ass looks better from 2P side. So I guess her weak side is from the right. I think she looks hotter from the left. Dude, with the throws. Piss clone right away, yeah. I knew it. Knew you were gonna piss clone right away. Piss isn't a curse word, right? What's your opinion of Brian in this game? He's fine, except for the fact that he does way too much damage. They need to nerf his combo damage. If he launches you like mid-screen, carries you to the wall, and does a wall combo, it's like 80%. It's like, even in a game with very high combo damage, Brian stands out as having broken damage. Apart from that, he's just regular old Brian, and I've been killing Brian for years, you know, so I'm good. Hey, he feels way too safe. That's always been an issue with him. He's always been way too safe. Oh, check it out. Strife. Strife's a good player. We're about to see how safe Brian is. Check out this combo damage.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, this music is great. Just keep mixing him, you know. But the orbital makes it very dangerous to keep mixing him because he can. It's safe, you know. We talked about Brian's safety, but it also deals with any low eye attempts. Very good duck by Strife right there. GG's, dude.
Round two. Fight.
Good block. Good block again. Well played so far. Could have comboed. Don't know why I didn't. Oh wow, that's guaranteed? That's crazy. You might kill. Brian damage, you know. Oh, what a duck! Impressive, impressive.
Round three. Fight.
Okay, we're still in this.
Round four.
Sorry for the caps, that's okay. Good block. Final round. This is a good match. Strife is very strong.
Final round. Fight.
Oh no. What happened? Someone set up us the bomb. We get signal. That's a real blast from the past. If anybody knows what I just referenced in the chat, congratulations, you're as old as me. Someone set up us the bomb. We get signal. Main screen turn on. It's you. How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. What you say? GG, Strife. New stream time. Exactly. A chill Tekken stream? Yeah, it's gonna be a chill one. I've slept so much. Do you think summer DLC teaser Anna Williams? No, John. We've if you don't want to know what characters are coming out this year, then mute the stream for a little bit because I'm about to tell you the characters have been leaked, so we already know what characters are coming out in this season. And it's Anna isn't one of them. It's Eddie, Fakum Lam, Lydia, and Marduk. I know it sounds like a joke. Like, I know those 4 picks sound like jokes, but apparently it's true. I mean, it's a leak, so you can trust it or not trust it. I personally think it sounds legit. And so far, like, every leak from Namco basically has been legit. You know, they're leaking like a prepubescent... I'm about to curse again, and I'm not supposed to. Oh, nice hatchet. Jeez. Oh my god. Ah, nice. That's gonna work. Weird lag spike this match. It was data mined. Yeah, but there's no reason to assume they will have DLC characters prepped for like season 2 or next year. They probably aren't playing that far ahead. I mean, they might be. They might be, to be fair. You got me. Nice, nice, nice. That is probably Brian's best move in this game, right? The shoulder thing that's a heat engager, I think is his best move. He mixes it with the safe high launcher that he has now as well. Good whiff punish. That move right there. No, that was just a moth punch, never mind. That's not the new move. Oh, I went under? That's crazy. Final round again. It's a great match. It's a great, great match. Nice break as well. Oh wow, okay. Very even match. Ah! He's too fast. Brian's too fast. That's a lot of points I just lost. Damn. Close. Yeah, good games, dude. Good games. Well played, though. Yeah, I know. I'm playing well today. Do you guys want to know how well I'm playing? Something happened right before I started the stream, which you know, has been looming in the background, microwave background. Oh man, my mic is really far away from my mouth. Sorry, maybe you guys couldn't hear me for all that. Something that's been looming for a while happened this morning. I guess it's because it's the first time since Tekken 8 came out that I play in the morning, because I usually play at night, which honestly is a bad idea because you're sharper in the morning, right? I played against the main map. I had it set against main map online. Apparently he had been saying he wanted to play me, so he got his wish. Did he Moscow all over you? That's not how I describe it. You beat his ass? You guys want to see the matches? I mean, I have them in replay. You guys want to watch versus main man set? Maybe I won't spoil it then. You guys want to watch it? Sure. Okay, I'll play this Steve here one more time and then we'll watch it, okay? Okay, he didn't want to play. Why are Zafina's arms so thin? I don't know. At least she doesn't have giant fat hands like Oscar. See, here they are. Maybe I'll commentate. Maybe I'll commentate my matches. Yeah, he's playing King, so it's basically the best character in the game against the worst. I break the first giant swing, that's important. That sends a message, you know. It didn't prevent him from abusing grappling, though. Duck the second throw. So I've first throw I ducks, second throw, or first throw I break, second throw I duck. But then I spaghetti the combo. I don't know why. Dash jabs into down forward 1-4 is a thing that somebody in the chat taught me that I can use for like plastic wall carry options with Zafina, which is cool. Down 3 under the throw. He knows to block the heat engager. I remember basically never getting to activate heat during the entire match. So he's obviously mixing giant swing with that throw right there, because I'm gonna break a 1 because I don't want to get thrown on the wall. But then he has another throw that throws you on the wall. He really likes the chest bump for throw setups. I guess it's a strong King thing. That's very good. I managed to neutralize his heat by hitting him with that. Maybe I could have... Do you guys think I could have spun with a Scarecrow 4 right there? And maybe ended the round? Would have been good. So shit. Go over the low with the 1+2 and you get a guaranteed stomp. Okay, he knows how to block that too. Well done. Ground throws. Again, I'm just trying to stuff his heat as often as I can because King's heat is so oppressive. Basically, your main strat against it is don't let him use it at all, right? See, he was activating it right there. Basically knew I had to run in and get him before he could use the heat. Because the mix-up after the heat is so crazy. Nice duck on the throw. Good block. No launch punish. Nice break. The back 1 right there was spaghetti. That's obviously not a spot to be doing back 1s in. One three. Yeah, the chest pound is good. Yeah, I know, I'm abusing a broken character, I'm sorry. Dominated? Yeah, well... Let's just say I don't dominate from now on. I don't exactly dominate from this point on in the match. Check this out. I didn't exactly dominate anymore. A lot of blocking from main man here, so I need to go for lows. He does down jabs, which is like only legacy players ever use down jabs in T8 because they've kind of died out. Low parries and like down jabs, like classic Tekken stuff, only legacy players use it now.
Round 2. Fight.
Submissive arc? No, it's not a submissive arc, dude. I told you I didn't dominate. I didn't say I didn't play well. You guys better keep watching. There's some spicy stuff coming up, if I remember correctly. Nice throw. Then the combo. Don't get hit by the Oki. See, he's always blocking the Scarecrow, right? 64 damage heat smash right there. You know? It's pretty good. Alley kicks. More alley kicks. I thought that was launch punishable. I think, was that launch punishable in T7, but it isn't anymore? Because I blocked it like a couple of times and I never got a punish. If all I can get off of that is a while standing 3 punish, then that's a pretty good move. More alley kicks. I didn't do a combo right there. I could have with Mantis down 4-2. I sometimes, for some reason, struggle to counter confirm that. I don't know why, because it's not hard. See? That's another block. But that time I remembered that last time it didn't work. So I didn't pull the trigger on the launcher, and that saved me. So that was actually very good. That low is crazy. And here comes the heat. So I use my Heat Smash to break through his armor, because Heat Smash cancels armor in this game. Yeah, and I wanted to Snake Edge main man because it would be funny, but I don't know the Snake Edge combo because I never do Snake Edges. But I wanted to Snake Edge him just for, like, content, you know? Not for content, but, you know, for the memes. I just decided that I'm going to throw one. Because, you know, both me and main man are hella old, so... Snake Edges work on us. Used to be minus 16 and now it's minus 14. Okay. So that's another thing they've done to King to completely break him. See, it comes down to the wire. It really does. It's very close here. And then I... See that? Did you see that? I lost this match. Hard read that he was going to do the throw. Ducked. And then the throw was so delayed that I stood back up and ate the unbreakable throw. So I honestly am happy with my performance even though I lost because I made a hard read and based on that hard read it would have been my round. I just, you know, I got the timing wrong. But that's a frustrating way to lose. So basically when that happens, now your main challenge, the entire thing you have to worry about, right, is not getting tilted and retaining composure. It's like I could have beat the biggest Tekken streamer in the world, you know? And I did the exact... And it's, you know, I'm the underdog because I have the worst character. He has probably the best character for online play. And I did the right thing. And just because of a small technicality, you know, I lost. Retaining composure right there requires 8 hours of sleep. Luckily, I had 8 hours of sleep last night. Final match is going to come down to the wire. You won in our hearts. All right, there's one more match, though. Stance mix-ups, so shit. He likes the ground throws. It's a very legacy kind of King he plays. I'm guessing he's played King in the past, even though I've never seen him do it. Little hope kick right there. 17 frames. Doesn't, you know, launch lows. Zafina has a hop kick in this game that doesn't launch lows. Still love her, though. Okay. He's pooping on my head. That's not a sex thing, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Don't remove me from the algo again. When I said he was pooping on my head, I was making a silly, childish joke. I'm not talking about, you know... anything sexual. But now I'm saying the word sexual, so the algorithm is going to think that I am talking about sexual things. Capital punishment to go over my stance, you know. I'm gonna eat a big combo because of that. what's the point of the hop kick? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I mean, it goes over some lows, but any low that has like decent range, the hop kick will not be able to launch. It goes over the opponent character completely. I think it's if they stay in crouch, if they are still crouching after the animation, it doesn't launch them. More chest bumps, more throws, you know, and I'm not breaking them. Zafina's taint on display. Yeah, so at this point I'm like, wow, this is over, right? Why didn't I punish his hop kick? I did a throw, that's so bad. Oh, I think I was trying to punish the hop kick with a 1-3, but I accidentally pressed 1-3 together and I got a 1 throw. That does make sense, even though it's a terrible mistake. Get some heat going, yeah. No break on the giant swing. Look at this. Wow. This is a grim outlook right now. Final round. Bakudashu. Finally break a throw though. Get a little counter hit launch. Low damage combos, but you know, what are you gonna do? Uksam. The 1 HP comeback. Uksam. Uksam. Clutch Whisperer today. I've had 8 hours of sleep. You guys better be careful. You can beat me a billion times. I won't tilt. I am actually zen, dude. I'm not sitting on a chair right now. I'm actually levitating. The reason that felt good is like the Scarecrow 2-1, right? He was blocking it the whole... he was blocking the Scarecrow 2-1 the whole game. And basically getting hits with Scarecrow 2-1 is kind of how you win with Zafina in this game. Because it's the only... no Monster Energy drink, no, but I got black coffee, dude, which is better. Hitting with this move is how you win with Zafina in this game. It's her best heat engager. It's the only heat engager that you really get to use with her. And she needs to engage heat because she needs to use her heat smashes to win. Not her heat gimmick. Her heat gimmicks are bad, but her heat smashes are good, you know? Which is kind of a unique thing about her. And he was blocking them the entire time, but I'm realizing that, okay, this is like down to the wire at the end of the final round, and he's trying to end me fast, you know, because I'm mounting this comeback. So I knew that he was going to be like more likely to swing out of turn, so I attempted it and I got it right. But then again, even if he hadn't, the heat dash would have allowed me one more mix-up, and I would have gotten like a 50-50, which potentially could have also won me the round. So butter enjoyer, you know, it does look like Steve enjoys butter in this game. These are the butters of a champion. Okay. Can't lose this. It's over. It's over. The match is over. Now I can... now I can eat butter again. Stop it. You're going to have someone's eye out. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. It's shoot 1-2, not... Good duck. This guy's good. He's playing well.
Round 3. Fight.
You want to make me the Steve voice? Okay. I mean, it's funny how he went from being kind of cool to this joke, because he's like really ugly. His mom doesn't love him. He has a weird voice. He's like kind of low tier, and he eats butter. Steve is like the fat kid at school. That's guaranteed, but I didn't counter confirm it fast enough. Good block. Good punish. Wow, okay. This is going to be a comeback round. I'm going to have to mount a serious comeback here. Unless he just kills me. Wow, Steve damage in this game, huh? That is madness. That is madness, dude. Meanwhile, I'm doing like 56 damage combos with heat. Good block. Yeah, this guy's good. Ooh, I got clutch for days, dude, and I got legs for days. I got legs for days, dude. If you guys saw my legs today, you guys would bust.
Round one. Fight.
Good blocks. GG's, GG's. Oh wow, back one's still broken in Tekken 8. Who knew? Come on, I ducked that. Oh, the counter hit! Don't spaghetti. Early frame, yeah, I know. His mom doesn't love him. It's true, though. He's like, Mom, Mommy, Mommy. Do you love me, Mommy? Does you want to? Do you love me? Do you want to eat butter together, Mommy, and get fat faces? She's like, talk to the hand. I'm too busy being high tier in this game. Turns out, in a fighting game about martial artists, if you just bring 2 fucking handguns, you're gonna do pretty well. Nina, she fucking cracked the code. She figured out what to do if you want to win in a fighting game. He's like, wait, I can just shoot people? Alright. Like, yeah, but, you know, some of these characters have devil lasers and can, like, you know, morph into demons and stuff. And she's like, yeah, but I can't just shoot them, right? Can I just shoot them? And Harada's like, yeah, I guess. I guess you can just shoot him. She's like, okay, I'll do that then. Talk to the hand. I'm Irish, but speak with an American accent, and I got guns. And Steve's like, Mommy, please, Mommy, can I have some more? Mommy. Mommy. That's what they say, Mommy. Are you making fun of my fucking ma'am? That's what they'll say. That's what Steve says. You better stop making fun of my bloody mother with her guns. Shouldn't have swung. You shouldn't have swung. You shouldn't have swung, little Steve. Now you're gonna eat the big boom boom. That's a good choice though, Rachel right there. She's Irish, I forgot. Yeah, so did Namco. It would have been, I mean, if I do the voice for Steve, I think Fergus should do Nina. That'd be good, right? She's a bit of a nutter in this game. He actually won. That's crazy. GG's, dude. Go have some butter as a reward. Any tips on how to get out of orange ranks? I don't think there's specific tips for specific ranks. I mean, I used to make videos like that, and a lot of people still do. Because, for example, I mean, you look at Tekken demographics, and like a majority of new players are like in red or orange ranks, right? That's what all the players are. So if you're like, how do you... So it's very, very clever content creation, because you're making a video that's targeting like one of the largest demographics in the game, and you're saying, hey, do you want to be better than all of these other players? Here's the secret tag, you know? You just need to play the game a lot and become better at the game. I'll say this, watch my recent video. I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to self-promote here. Don't watch my recent video. In fact, never watch me again. I hate self-promoting. But I made a video, I'll say, talking about how I think throws are very, very powerful in this game. I should use them more in this match, by the way. Throws are also very, very abused by online players all the time. So if you get better at playing against throws and get better at using throws, you're going to see so much more success online that it's crazy. You really are. Because it's kind of like... The reason Dragunov and King are, I think, the two most successful online characters in the game. I mean, if they aren't, then, you know, they're definitely in the top 5. I think it's largely because, well, King just has the best grappling ever. Dragunov has like maybe the second best grappling ever. But they also like create these constant pressure situations where they can rely on the grappling, where they can get it, right? So, you know, you do running to throw, and then you do running to throw enough that the opponent starts ducking, and now you do your mid launchers. And Reina, you know, other really successful character has unbreakable throws. Azuzena has a running 3-2 that puts her in a position to abuse her grappling, and she has a low throw in this game and stuff like that, right? So I would say if you want to get out of orange ranks, look at what throws and what grappling your character has. Maybe look at whether or not there's some good Oki after those throws. That, you know, the opponent's going to struggle to escape unless they have the knowledge. And then use throws on defense more, because they're really good on defense in this game, which they weren't really before. Like, defensive throws is strong. Hey, really well played, Butter, dude. GG's. Just play the game. It sounds dumb sometimes, yeah, but if you ask like some of the best players in the world, that's what they all say. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine, and when you force forcefully expose it to the same patterns over and over, it will be like, oh, fine, and it will change your neurology. It will strengthen the synapses that you use to do those certain things that you're forcing it to repeat. That's how you learn things. That's why you learn through repetition in the world. Your brain gradually strengthens the synapses between neurons that are firing when you do certain things, when you repeat them, because it's an adaptation for, oh, this is something that I am exposed to a lot, so I better become better at it, because then, I might be able to survive. And so even if you don't really worry about learning constructively, even though that definitely doesn't hurt as you're playing the game, your brain will learn it for you as long as you keep playing it, kind of. Now, there's an exception to that, and that exception comes in the shape of, for example, law players. You see a lot of law players, you definitely saw them in Japan a lot, especially in the arcades. They would have like 20, 30,000 wins on law, and they would not be good at playing at all. They would still be a low rank after like tens of thousands of games. And remember, if you have 20, 30,000 wins on law, then you probably have like 50,000 losses, right? So it's like, it's so many matches. And then you play against them and you realize that they are doing a very, very specific flowchart with law, where they will like start the round like this, and then they will attempt the Shaolin spins, and then they will do the Dragon Tail, and then they will do the 1+2 throw. And they have it all planned out, and they're doing the same thing, repeating it over and over and over, and not really... some matches, that flowchart tricks people and they get a match and it feels good, and some other opponents adapt to it and they can't win. So then they just go on to the next one and they do the same thing. That type of player is actually quite common, especially legacy players. Those are usually law players who not only play law but have been playing law since Tekken 3 and using those same things. Like, I've seen law players like that, and it's not only law players, it just happens. The phenomenon seems quite common on specifically law players for some reason. I've seen some of these guys do combos from a previous Tekken game. So they still have the same bread and butters from the last, because they just haven't done any learning since the new version came out, even though the new version is 5 years old. So there is a way to continue to play the game and not improve, and that's not the entire solution. So what I always said, and I've said this since I've been getting that question since I made the channel more or less, keep playing the game constantly, but do different things. Switch characters, try moves that you don't normally try, and do different things. Because the thing about evolution, if you think about it, the only reason evolution can happen is because you have permutations of genetic code. And if you look at like single-celled life, the evolutionary process back then was very, very slow, and that's all we had. I mean, in the primordial oceans or whatever. The process was very slow because any genetic mutation had to come about basically through radiation from the sun, or some sort of other external force changing the genetic code forcefully. But then at some point when we had more complex life, bilateral symmetry, and eventually sexual reproduction, and again, YouTube, please don't flag me for this, I'm actually talking about I'm not talking about the butt sex, I'm talking about something else, specifically not the butt sex, because you can't procreate using butt sex. When you have sexual reproduction, now all of a sudden you are mixing two genomes to create a new one, which means that permutations and variations in the genetic makeup that you end up with are vastly more likely. And all of a sudden the evolutionary process, the speed at which new life forms can derive, is sped up, like not doubled but exponentially. It's so much quicker, right? And so for there to be an evolution, there needs to be permutations of the original patterns, right? And the thing with shitty law players in the arcade is that they're basically like those single-celled life forms in like the Devonian Ocean well, they obviously don't have, they're not reproducing sexually, that's for sure. I mean, they're law players. But it's also like, because you're not changing up the patterns, because you're not changing up the code, your ability to evolve is impaired fundamentally. And so keep playing the game a lot, but also as you're playing it, try and like incorporate moves that you may not use all that often. Switch characters, you know, play in different ways, try different things, and then this magical thing where your brain learns Tekken for you starts to kick in. It's also the best way, I think, of learning a new language. That's a 2 break. Tanakana said the same thing to me. Or not to me, to somebody else when I was standing next to her. She was being interviewed by somebody and it was like, how do you get good at the game? And she's like, just keep playing it. Just keep playing it, and then it happens by itself. Like, the best players, for the most part, are players who have been playing for a very long time. That's why they're good. Gonna keep blocking that and just do damage to myself every time I attempt it. Nice hop kick. Any use for forward 1+2? Kind of. It's the one heat engager you can really use with her that isn't like... Oh, that's not necessarily true. You can use down forward 4, 1, and that sort of works. But yeah, the only real good heat engager you have is stance locked and Scarecrow, right? And so sometimes you really will need a heat engager that isn't stance locked, and forward 1+2 is probably the best one that you have out of those. And also in combos, if you're not in Scarecrow, you obviously can't use your stance lock the heat engager for heat dashing if you want to heat dash in a combo. So in those situations, yeah, it's good. It also, the situation after you heat dash in a combo with it is better than when you do this move right here. Hey Jinga, it turns out when I stop talking too much and just watch the screen, you're kind of in trouble against me. Demon Paw though, forgot about that. I need to hop kick one of his lows. That's basically what I need to do now. There we go. Told ya. Whew. Yeah, you see, you build up a sixth sense when you play the game for long enough, and you just know what's going to happen.
Get ready for the next battle.
You saw my set against Main Man. Hey, thanks, Bro Gems. Thanks for liking it. What do you think about triggering behaviors such as teabagging, key charge? I don't do them. I teabagged a couple of people yesterday. I'm not going to be honest with you guys. I'm big on not having bad manners, but it was like I was getting plugged on by a bunch of fangs, and then I played like 3 or 4 kings in a row, and I'm like, this game is a bit of a joke. It's like people are just abusing these like ridiculous characters. So I'm like just standing around teabagging, waiting for the match to end. And that's when I decided that it was time to stop playing Tekken and go to bed, which I did. And I slept for 8 hours, and you can tell I'm in a very zen-like mode today, which is, you know, where I should probably be or attempt to be every time I play online Tekken. Because it makes you stronger. Like, you know, I'm almost getting demoted from Bushin, which is a rank that I get very easily on Zafina now. I've, you know, promoted to Tekken King 10 separate times. But it's not bothering me, and I'm not worrying about it at all, because I know that... Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I'm still good at this, you know? So it's not a problem. What's the fastest way to learn a matchup? I think in Tekken 8 you don't really have to worry, because in Tekken 8 most strong characters where you have to learn the matchup, either the things that they abuse are so powerful that knowing what to do really won't help you. Like if you're playing against King, it doesn't matter if you know what he can do out of Jaguar Sprint, he's just going to kill you anyway. You can't deal with Jaguar Sprint. You can guess and do a duck. That's basically it, right? So there's not really anything to learn. And then the other like really strong characters, which will make up 90% of all the matches you play, are basically abusing the same 2 or 3 moves. So the 2 or 3 moves that the characters abuse, check them out in practice mode and see if there's anything you can do about them. There probably isn't, which is why those moves are being abused. But I mean, there are characters where like, okay, so for Zafina, she's not good in this game, and you never see her, but you will have to learn the matchup if you want to beat her. So in those cases, I mean, really the best way, if we're going to be honest, is to learn the character yourself, but that's a big ask. So maybe just like look at the most common options that they have and go into practice mode, and then look like, okay, can I step, can I duck? Well, I do that sometimes, and it only takes you a couple of minutes, and then you're like, oh, I see how this works. But increasingly, since Tekken 8 comes out, what happens is, for example, we looked at, what's it called, Sentai stance, or Heaven's Roar stance after Hell Sweep from Reina, and I quite quickly concluded, looking at the different stance options she has off of that there is literally no way of dealing with the mix-up that she gets after that transition. So, you know, maybe play a different fighting game that has better balance. Or go on Reddit and talk about how the game is poorly balanced, and, you know, call out for Harada and Murray to do something about that in vain, because they never will. You have a couple of options. When you want to learn a matchup in this game, you can quit the franchise, you can tweet or go on Reddit, or obviously you can start playing the broken characters like everybody else and just you know, win that way. You can become part of the problem. That's one of the best solutions, really. One of the best ways to rank up, the guy who asked earlier, what's like the best way of ranking up fast or getting out of orange ranks? The real answer is the best thing you can do is pick a top 5 character, because you're going to do a lot better. If you don't get the reference, yeah, it's a good reference. 'Cause I know it somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you. It's a pretty good impression. Come on. Should I do the cry as well? Nah. Don't make me laugh right now. I have to beat this law. He's got a promotion match. He's a law. He's very, very likely to plug. This is a likely plug scenario. So we have to try and kill him fast. That's how you have to strategize when you play online in this game, by the way. You're like, okay, my opponent's playing a Law. That makes the likelihood of plugging a little bit bigger. He's got a promotion match that makes it a little bit bigger still. And then you need to like adapt to that and kill him as fast as you can. Alright, he's not a plugger. That's good. It's not my first time getting Bushin, dude. I have Emperor. Stop trolling me. Hey, what's up? Yes, okay. Posted about having chat visible without alt-tabbing on a single monitor on Discord. Hey, good for you, Kilo. I know, but here's the thing. When you tell a streamer, hey, you need to do this thing, and the thing you're telling them to do involves them buying expensive hardware, I mean, you need to be careful about giving advice like that. Right now, I do make good money. In fact, I recently got a raise, which I was able to negotiate, and I was very, very happy about that. I could easily buy a second monitor, and you can buy a second-hand monitor, and it won't be that expensive. But it's like I remember when I was very, very poor when I started out streaming. I was very poor. I was barely surviving back then. And people were like, you need to get a better camera, get a better microphone. And I saved up for like a couple of months. And then I bought the microphone that I'm still using. And it is very good. It's done me proud. But it's like, hey, bitch, buy expensive stuff. I feel sorry for streamers, but because we get advice like that a lot. We really do. It's a common thing.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, on your overlay on your current monitor? Oh, Keela, I'm so sorry I misunderstood you. You are really giving me a lot of very good tech advice recently, and I want you to know that even though you're a bear playing little bitch, I really appreciate it. Hey Kilo, remember that time you plugged on me in like player match? That's like still one of my favorite moments on this stream, dude. That was so sick. That's the only plug I've ever like really respected, because it's like you did it for the Vine, you know? Do it for the Vine. That was sick, dude. And then somebody photoshopped you lurking in the background of my room. I was playing in the basement back then, and somebody photoshopped a bear, Kuma, creeping in the dark and behind me in the basement. That was so sick.
Final round. Fight.
You're sliding a lot now, dude. Is it because it's a broken move and it gives you free rounds? Is that why you're doing it? Oh, they always do it right away, so you can't press any buttons. I forgot. I can still win this. Never mind. Law seems nuts. Surprised he's not rated higher. Law is extremely broken in this game. He needs an extreme damage nerf. They basically need to remove his heat completely. Remove the nunchucks completely. He has got a launching throw in a game where throws can't be broken. So he essentially has a 12 frame guaranteed completely safe launching high. Law is so broken that you should refund this game and never play it again. But there are 20 characters who are better than him. And that is why people don't rate him higher. That's the thing. Like somebody asked me in a comment just a couple of minutes ago, I saw it on my phone, do you think Elisa needs to be nerfed or do you think she's fine? And the answer is, there are a lot of things that Elisa can do that are very strong. But the thing is this, before you worry about nerfing Elisa, there are at least 20 characters you need to nerf first, okay? So it's weird to me when people are like worrying about how strong like Elisa is when I mean, it can't be a priority until you fixed King. It can't be a priority until you've looked at Dragunov, Xiaoyu, Jun, Feng, you know? There are so many completely game-ruiningly broken characters that talking about, like, you know, like Lee's back 4 right there is a very broken move. He shouldn't have that. That heat engager right there is broken. It really is. That move is not broken, that's just bad, but, you know. So there are things you need to look at with Lee that are completely game-ruiningly mega fucking broken, but it's, you know, it's not what we're going to be worrying about right now. It's the same thing when Namco are like, we're putting the store in the game, and I'm like, hey, do you want to make the game playable first, maybe? It's an issue of priorities. And I will say this, I actually made a tier list. I haven't done the video because I don't really do tier list videos, but I did a video or a tier list yesterday, just playing around with it, like to see if it might be an interesting concept for a video. And it's a carried tier list, like how carried are you by your character, and obviously that's kind of the same thing as an actual tier list. You know, it really is. I don't know if you guys want me to record it, but I'll say this. The balance in this game is so bad that there are characters that are so overpowered that if they exist the way they do currently, this game should not be sold for money, and it should be considered competitively non-viable. And that's not the top tier, okay? So that's my perspective on Tekken 8's balance. There are characters that are so broken that it invalidates this game as a worthwhile pursuit completely. They are so overpowered that Tekken 8 basically cannot be played. And that's the third tier from the top. Okay? Do you guys understand what I mean? I mean that there are many, many characters that are way better than that. And so making a tier list for this game becomes very difficult. Because it's like you eventually get to like Dragunov levels of power, and at that point the laws of the universe start to break down. It's almost like, you guys know about light speed, right? The thing about light speed is that like nothing with mass can travel faster than the speed of light, because if it does, because it affects time because of relativity, right? So if something were to travel faster than the speed of light, it would reverse the order of causality. So consequences would happen before the actions that cause them. King in this game is so broken that that is basically happening. Some characters are so broken that you will actually do better in the game if you play them poorly. That's the level of broken. That's the level of absurdity with the balance right now. There are plenty of characters in the game that are so broken that if you play them really, really poorly, you will actually do better than if you learn them and try hard. And when you play them, like light becomes dark, dark becomes light, angels cry, and then you know, pluck their eyeballs out and spew rainbow vomit all over, you know, the fucking soul of God. It's like, that's how broken they are. That they're so broken that talking about it makes no sense. Unless you're using some sort of Cthulhu language that fucking Lovecraft invented for one of his novels, you cannot express the level of broken with words, okay? It's like trying to break down infinity. It's like trying to understand infinity while dividing by 0 and defining the nature of God using the English language. Like, how are you supposed to do that? It doesn't work, you know? Our neurology, our very, very limited biological, like, vessels that we inhabit don't have any functionality for the level of, like, brokenness that we're trying to describe here. And that is why, you know, it becomes very difficult to make a tier list for Tekken 8. Your mass would be so big, yeah. My mass is pretty big. I got a big fat ass, but you guys know about that, right? So mad about King, it can't be expressed with words. Exactly. Local man. Local man. Isn't every man a local man? It's just some sort of weird word that people on the news use because they're, you know... They can't just write man. Well, I guess they can. Man's so upset that, yeah, you can just write man. Man, these characters are broken. Should I feel bad for playing Lee then? You shouldn't feel bad for playing Lee, but you should feel bad for playing King. Very, very bad. If you played a Deviljin, I think you should feel very, very bad. I think you should be very embarrassed about it. The whole play what you love. Okay, so a really interesting concept that I kind of love has started popping up in online, you know, obviously in online dumb discourse about bad monetization and microtransactions in gaming, right? They call it toxic positivity, and I really, really enjoy the idea, the concept of toxic positivity, because when I'm criticizing a game that I think has a lot of potential but is so deeply flawed that it's barely playable, right? I get told all the time that I am being overly negative, overly critical. Why are you playing it in the first place? You're a doomsayer, you're a conspiracy theorist, you're just like angry, you're crying, you know, all this stuff. I mean, I should be crying about how strong King is in this game. But what I've realized is that you can actually flip that back on them. What many of these copers are engaging in is toxic positivity. Hey, I'm just playing my favorite character for fun and having a good time. Okay, and your favorite character just happens to be Deviljin, and you're standing at full screen and doing his heat smash. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, but you're just doing this innocent, great thing, and somebody who criticizes you for, I mean, basically, I mean, literally cheating is just like some angry person without valid opinions. No. I think if you're like a green rank and you started playing this game yesterday, then maybe you can make the argument that, yeah, you're just playing your favorite character and trying to have fun and it's whatever. But here's the thing. If you are like, even like purple rank or above, there's no way you don't understand how much better Deviljin is than any character has any right to be in any video game that's played competitively. There's no way you don't understand it. It's right there on the screen every time you play. So you are knowingly doing it, right? And don't tell me you know, I played him in the last game and I'm just doing what I love and, you know, he's my favorite. My mom was a Deviljin main or whatever. My mom was a Deviljin. My mom's dog, you know, died from cancer and she was a Deviljin. So, you know, I don't give a fuck. Pick a real character, stop cheating. But, you know, let's not go down the balance hole again. Remote man? I am a remote man. I live in fucking Sweden, dude. Everybody who lives in Sweden is a remote man. Namco officially started going after Tekken mod channels on YouTube. Is that true, Shibu? Can you show me something? I'd love to know if that's true. We need to make a new video pretty soon talking about the fact that cheating has gotten worse in the game since the last patch. You know, they banned low-tier Gauder and Fairy Boars, I think, but both of them are just still playing, and the amount of pluggers, as far as I can tell, has actually increased. Every time Namco attempt to fix cheating and don't, the cheating will get worse. Because every time they attempt to fix cheating and don't, it proves to anybody who's considering cheating or is cheating or was thinking about cheating that they can with impunity, right? So every time they attempt to fix it and don't, the problem will get worse. So I think at this point, maybe it's better to stop asking for them to fix it because I don't think they're competent enough to fix it. And they're making it worse every time they try or pretend to try.
Round 2. Fight.
One of the most upvoted posts? Okay. Well, Namco are very, very evil. At this point, there's no question that Namco are very, very evil. And that hurting Tekken players is a main priority of theirs. That you can't twist it any other way. Like, hit me with the toxic positivity all you want. There is no excuse that can be made for Namco's behavior when it comes to this game. None. They are straight up, I mean, mustache twirling villain evil. We're just evil. They're actually evil. Isn't 2-1-3 the best ender for back turn combos? No. I mean, it might be. But it's like, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's not like you lose a lot by doing some other option. Good choice. I'm not surprised that Namco are going after modders. I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. We've got to have money. Yeah, but it's almost like they're going after the cash in ways that are so like classically, pathetically evil and toxic that it's almost like they're a parody of their own evil. I'm honestly surprised that they haven't gone after me, but because I have never broken the terms of service or really done anything that you can go after my channel for. I think, but you know, they would obviously try if there was anything. But it's also like, I'm probably not big enough and garner enough attention that it's something that they have to worry about. If I was the level of like main man's popularity, then you know I might be in serious trouble for talking about the things I talk about. And they can obviously do things like essentially all the content on my channel is their game, right? So they could try and copyright claim it just straight up. And even though I, you know, fair use or whatever, they could still just go after me and shut the channel down if they wanted to. But then, you know, I have like jokingly when I play against people said stuff like, "Oh, dude, fuck you. I hope you drown," and stuff like that. And you know, you could say that it's I haven't read it in a while. Maybe I should go back, but maybe like, you know, issuing death threats or something is like a forbidden thing, and maybe they could technically catch me on that. I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously joking and wish nothing but the best for everybody in the world. But you know, we'll see what happens. Counter hit down back 2? No. If you finish the string, you get a launcher. Let's see if we can hit with it. That follow-up hit becomes guaranteed if the low counter hits, but that's it. That's a counter hit, huh? Hey, nice walk, too. When's the last time you saw a Victor who moved sideways? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a Victor do a sidestep. Or block. I've never seen a Victor block or move sideways. This guy probably mains a different character. Wow. He did 15 different things in a single second right there. He did one move, canceled it, canceled the other move, and then did a third thing. That was crazy. Where's Expulsion? Is this guy really a Victor? No Expulsion? There it is. Okay, yeah, he's a scrub after all. Never mind. GG's. Every character is easy now. That's very true. They've replaced Electrics in the Mishima toolkit with a Demon Paw. That's what's happened with... Oh, Down Back 2. Sorry, I was talking about Down Back 4. Down Back, which is... Oh yeah, you do get guaranteed stuff off of counter Down Back 4. I'm going to show you. Or Down Back 2, I'm sorry. You get... I messed it up that time. But you get Micro Dash Back 3. It's kind of hard. But you can also just do it down to this move and you get it. I'll show you, okay? I'll get it. Oh, that killed him, so it didn't count. Sorry. Big whiff. Hoopas. 90% of every victor's repertoire is Hoopas. You get Micro Dash Back 3.
Get ready for the next battle.
Check this out. I'll show you. That's guaranteed if you do it very fast. It's kind of hard though. But you can also do this. And something I recently learned is you actually get the same stuff off of counter at 442. Maybe normal 442. No, not normal 442. You have to counter it. And you can still get the same stuff off of up forward 3. A guy told me, and I love up forward 3. I almost never use it, but it's such a cool move. I wish it was splat. But somebody told me in the comments of my Zafina guide, and I tried it out, and it turns out it works.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, nice spaghetti combo. Let's try that again. There we go. Any thoughts on Cormac McCarthy novels? He's one of my favorite authors of all time. He might be #1. I think he's a genius, almost without equal in the American language. I think his masterpiece is probably Blood Meridian. Although The Road is very good, and No Country for Old Men is obviously amazing. It's also one of the best film adaptations of a truly good book ever. It's really, really good. The film adaptation of No Country for Old Men is fantastic. Oh, I spaghetti that. Sorry. Spaghetti that round. Yeah, he's his. Okay, so if you're gonna make a video about, or a video, if you're gonna write a novel about violent cowboys riding around and fighting Indians and being horrible and stuff, I mean, if he was Tarantino-esque at all, where there was like, you know, forced badassery and, you know, edginess to any of that, to the characters or to his language, then that would be kind of cringe and not work. But he's just such a master of the language and the tone that it just can't stop working. I think Judge Holden's speech on war, his monologue on war around the campfire in Blood Meridian is like, it's one of my favorite and most like perfect written pieces of literature I've ever read. Like when I read that, I had to stop reading and like breathe and then come back to it. And that only happens to me when I read something very good. I can remember it happening 3 times. When I read the first few chapters of The Great Gatsby, I had to take a break because I was so impressed. When I read Lolita, the same thing happened. That book is a masterpiece. People are scared to read Lolita because they don't want to read a book with that subject matter because they're scared that it implies something about them, which it obviously doesn't, right? And then The Unbearable Lightness of Being. The first few pages of Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, which is the book that got turned into the film Apocalypse Now. There was a line in that I thought was so great that I was like, oh my god, this book is going to be amazing, because it was like page 1 or page 2, and I'm almost getting emotional thinking about it because it's so fucking good. But it's not set in the same time period as Apocalypse Now. It's set further back in like the colonial era, and there's this person in the beginning of the book standing on the Thames in London, looking out at all the ships leaving London and sailing out all over the world, and he describes them. He uses this turn of phrase that is so good. He refers to them as the germs of empire. So all these colonial ships leaving London and going out all over the world and establishing the British Empire in all these different locations, you know. He called it the germs of empire, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, that's so good.
Jim's star brings only destruction. Stop trying to save him.
He died, yeah, I know. He passed away. Very, very sad. Apocalypse Now is based on Heart of Darkness, yeah. The character is even called Curse. Only instead of him being in the Vietnam War, the actual book Heart of Darkness is set in Africa, and it's about this again, like a guy who disappears into the jungle and becomes like a lord of the local villagers, and a guy who goes looking for him. So it's Apocalypse Now is straight up based on Heart of Darkness, but it's set in a completely... It's British people in the colonial era going to the heart of Africa, I think the Congo, as opposed to American soldiers in Vietnam. But apart from that, it's basically the same story, yeah. But those are like the few moments I can remember reading. Oh, there's one more. My actual favorite chapter of any book I've ever read, probably. Is the Christmas shopping scene in American Psycho. Because it's so unique and weird, and it really shows you and brings you into the mind of the character of Patrick Bateman. I mean, American Psycho is my official favorite book of all time, but official, you know, it's official. But that is so good, and it's almost like, it might seem like the hackiest chapter of the book, but it's also like so brave and such a cool choice, you know, because it might look like filler if you don't understand what the book is about. So what happens in the Christmas shopping chapter in American Psycho, in case you haven't read it, because this isn't in the movie, Patrick Bateman goes shopping for Christmas gifts, and he's in a department store, and he's just walking around, and in any scene in the book, which is so excellent, when Patrick is with any other character, the first thing he does is he lists what they're wearing and what brand it is from. So he's like, okay, I'm in a bar with this guy and this guy. This guy is wearing an overcoat by, you know, Hugo Boss, but he's wearing, you know, leather loafers by, and he knows exactly what designer designed which pieces of clothing, and he details all of these items constantly, because he's a psychopath, and he's almost comically superficial, and he's constantly noticing these material details, and they're very important to him, and he, like, you know, he's paying attention to all that stuff, and then he has like no actual emotional depth underneath. But there's this one chapter where he's walking around this department store, and it's just a list of things that he's seeing. So it's just a list of objects that he's looking at. And that's the entire chapter. Which is, I thought it was great. I also love when he all of a sudden has a chapter in between, like, murdering people, where he just talks about, you know, his favorite albums and why he loves, you know, Whitney Houston. And a really cool thing that happened after I read American Psycho for the first time is I started listening to a lot of Patrick's music, and my music taste changed a little bit. It turns out that me and Patrick have very similar taste in music. The one exception being Huey Lewis and the News, who I think are derivative trash, and I don't like them at all. Hip to Be Square is a terrible song with a terrible message. It's not hip to be square. And that's a boring, you know, song to have to listen to. But it's, as he says in the movie, it's about the pleasures of conformity. And the thing about, if you think about what he says in another line in the movie and in the book, he goes, I want to fit in, you know? Why work there anyway if you hate your job? Because I want to fit in. He wants to fit in. And so he has a favorite song that's about conformity, how you conform to the norm, you know? Something that he's unable to do because underneath the surface he's a monster, but it makes sense for that to be one of his favorite songs, and it makes sense for Whitney Houston's The Greatest Love of All to be his favorite love song of all time. If you haven't thought about this, I mean, the genius of this book just keeps on hitting you. Why does Patrick Bateman love, or why is his favorite love song The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston? Think about it. How does the song go? The reason The Greatest Love of All is Patrick's favorite love song is because it's a song about loving yourself. And Patrick is the only person in the world that Patrick cares about. It might sound like a generic love song, but you listen to the lyrics, it goes, I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I lived as I believed. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. It's about self-love. That's why it's his favorite love song. Because he's not going to appreciate a song about loving somebody else because he's incapable of that. He loves Huey Lewis and the News because it's a song about, you know, pretending to be a real person. About conformity, about fitting in. What's the difference between a really good book and, you know, the fucking Da Vinci Code is like, you know, when the theme is present throughout the book. And even if you're not noticing it on your first read through, even if you're not picking up, it's like when you listen to a really good rap song, you might not catch all the bars, but, you know, if the rapper is dope, you know, even if you don't catch all the bars, you know that they are, you know, sick. It's the same thing.
Round 3. Fight.
I Want to Dance with Somebody. That's a decent song. It's one of our poppier songs. I don't love it. Thank you for asking me about Cormac McCarthy. I got to go on a rant about things I love for once. Why did you ask me specifically about him? Is it because he tragically passed away? It was very sad that happened. If the rapper is dope, y'all kids have some hope, yo. Yeah. The world is yours, yeah. Is Patrick a repressed homosexual? I don't know. I don't know. Could be. I mean, there's Price, which is the character with the black hair, and the one of the characters in the famous business card scene is actually a very different character in the book. The book basically starts with them going to a nightclub. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a message from work. I need to read this. Oh my god, I'm getting called into work. Oh, this is going to be my day off. He's saying he needs me to come in. Oh wow, I was really looking forward.
Get ready for the next battle.
I really needed a day off today. Oh, it's Please Fast Game. This guy does only like big gimmicky moves with Devil Jin. He does Lightning Screw, he does Hell Sweep, and he never doesn't do crazy big stuff. I think he might be a cheater, but I don't know. He's just very, very strange. He's got Tekken Emperor, huh? It's kind of impressive considering he does only giant stuff all the time. You're gonna see him when he gets pressured, he will do Lightning Screw right away. Oh man, I really thought I was gonna get to stay home today and relax. I really needed it. I was gonna go for Emperor today. Just stay home. I know that's what everybody always tells me, but what you don't realize is that it's... I know I have that option of just refusing, but it's not like a company where oh, I need you in because we have we're doing, because we work in a hotel, we do shift work. If there's nobody there, then the hotel physically cannot operate. There always needs to be at least one person there in control, otherwise, the person who's there before basically can't go home. And I can't ask one of my colleagues to do a 16-hour shift without breaks. And if I genuinely am the only option for somebody they can call in, yeah, I can technically refuse, but I am the boss at this place, okay? I have to take on more responsibility than the rest, I can't, we have people who work for us part-time, okay? They can refuse, but, I have better pay than them and I have more responsibilities. I also don't hate my job. I mean, I like it. It's just, it's hard right now. There's a lot going on and it's intense. But I don't dislike my job. I guess maybe I'm considering it also every time you do something like this, people remember it. It's not one of those companies where I get used and then they just expect me to always be available and they use me even more, even though maybe there have been nuances of that a couple of times. It's more like you actually get in the long run rewarded. People trust you more. When you ask for a raise, which I recently did, I actually got it. And I could say, hey, look at all these things that I've been doing for you. Look at the commitment that I'm showing, and it's undeniable. it's undeniable that I deserve it, right?
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Azazel's power. Hold it in.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, I just told him that I'll go. Oh no, it's an Az. This is going to be unplayable. Yeah. I mean, the Az-Zena players who aren't even embarrassed about abusing the running move are really the best ones, because the match is over quickly. You can tell some of them try and not use it like 15 times in the first 2 seconds. But some people are just like, this is the character I'm playing, this is what this character does. This is how I win for free and get a fake rank by cheating. And I appreciate the fact that even though they are definitely cheating, pathetic, non-skill, carried players, they are at least not liars. You know, this guy is honest about the fact that running 3-2 is a move that's carrying him and he can't actually play the game. You can tell that he knows that, you know, because it's what he's going to do. See? He's not even pretending to like not be hyper reliant on the running move, using it as a crutch. He knows it's the entire character. And if there's something I appreciate in Tekken players, it's honesty. And this guy is at least honest about the fact that he's a pathetic carry cheater. So that's good. You got plugged on by Az. Yeah, Az-Zena players plug more than almost any other player community. I think the only people who plug more might be Victors, maybe Kings. But you can tell how much ADHD he has by how he's playing here. So I think when they start losing, it's just like, okay, I don't want to be here, I need to press buttons. So they press Alt F4, you know. But if you look at those 3 rounds that we just played and you try and break down how much actual Tekken happened, how many times we actually interacted, how many times something interesting could happen, any kind of like dynamic play whatsoever, 3 rounds right there, I think you'll find that there were less opportunities for Tekken to be played in those 3 rounds against an Az-Zena than there is in an entire... or fewer opportunities for Tekken to be played in those 3 rounds than there is in a single round against a reasonably balanced character. And so it's a game-ruining character. Completely game-ruining character. It's one of those where you really, really have to be embarrassed. And you should probably, for the sake of everybody else, quit the franchise. That's the level. That running move should have been emergency patched out of the game. Not weeks, but minutes after the game was released. Thoughts on Az-Zena? I'm sorry, completely legitimate. She is one of the most successful characters online. She is like one of the highest at the top level. And I think she's literal cheating. I think she's comparable to Dragunov and Deviljin. And King, she's in that same batch. It's just not as obvious because, so this guy is a cheater after all. Yeah, I thought so. He's a cheater after all. Priest Fast Game is a cheater after all. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, no, she's up there. But if you remove the running 3-2, then it's a completely different world. It's crazy because it's one of the easiest fixes in the game. It should be high. Yeah, it should be high or hyperlinear. The fact that it realigns after the second hit is, fairly honest without running 3-2. Exactly. So the fact that you can't just hot fix that day one and improve your game dramatically with a single tiny change like that is just another example of Namco being, I mean, incompetent to an extent that is completely comical. Incompetent to an extent that is completely comical. There's no reason to assume Namco care about making a good game whatsoever. There's no indication of that anywhere in its entire game. Honestly, if I was gonna make like an honest review of this game, even though I am addicted to it and playing it a lot, I think this is one of the least playable and most poorly constructed video games I've ever played. And I'm not joking. I know it looks cool, you know, I know it's sold well, I know the Tekken World Tour is starting or whatever, but the balance is comically poor. It crashes multiple times every time I play it. I get cheated against multiple times every time I play it. It really is an unfinished product, not fit for market. It really is. But, you know, I was having a great day and was being very zen, and then I got called into work when I was hoping to have a day off, and that might obviously have something to do with the fact that I'm all of a sudden not feeling great. That's life, though. You live and you learn, unless you're like a Nina player, then you just live. Good whiff punish. Balance is about sales. A good point, Josie. I agree. That's what I told Harada when I went on his masturbation podcast. Or he invites people who are impressed with him so that they can tell him that he's right about things. Like, get me on Harada's bar, honestly. I know I'm not a high profile enough that he would get a lot of views, but here's the thing. Invite somebody who might be critical of you, and now all of a sudden it's an actual interview, it's an actual conversation. Why are you only inviting people who think that you're like a genius so they can lick your penis while you tell them, you know, that Gigas was good in Tekken 7? I'm trying to avoid saying cock. I guess I just did. Other things that I think prove that this game is unfinished and not in a state fit for a commercial release. When you have a demotion match, it shows the demotion match banner on the wrong character and promotion match banner on the wrong character all the time. Just through a bug. When you get a rank that you have multiple characters at, it will still tell you that you've gotten that rank for the first time. The disconnect counter is always still at 0%. No matter how much the opponent is disconnecting. So these interface features are simply not working. There are multiple interface features in this game that are just not working at all. Just completely wrong. This game is in an unfinished and very, very poor state, and it's also crazy that it hasn't been patched more. Like, a game that is this poorly balanced and in this sorry of a state should have been patched, I mean, so fast and so many times. It's really crazy to me that we haven't had a real balance patch yet. If they're trying to wait for, like, Evo Japan, which is a month from now, it's going to be another month of this. Of Zafina not having any moves. It will be cool if Zafina gets really hard buffs, though, because those of us who are good with her now are going to do amazingly. And then people will say that she's broken now, and you know, and that we're carried, and we're, you know, not going to be considered legitimate anymore, of course. But you know. Almost got him. They want the trash players to stay. Could be it. Could be it. I think it's just incompetence and passivity. I think Namco don't understand the internet. I don't think they are good at making online games. Probably because they're Japanese and they're just very, very behind in terms of like technology. Like Japan is a very backwards country when it comes to technology. You know, Bandai Namco, for a fact, I can promise you this because I've worked in Japanese companies, multiple Japanese companies. They still send messages using fax machines. Definitely. They all do. Bandai Namco definitely communicate internally and externally with other companies using fax machines. Okay? Definitely. So for them to like make an online game, it's like us trying to build UFOs, basically. You know, we're not at that level of technology yet where we can do it. But if you can't make online games because you're not competent enough, don't release online games. If you can't make video games, why is that what you're doing, Bandai Namco? I mean, fucking, I don't know, make vending machines like Nintendo. A company centered around creating the thing that they are the worst at creating. What's the problem with fax machines? There's no problem with them. Or I mean, they do suck. Okay, so I'll tell you one big problem with a fax machine. I used to work in a hotel in Japan as well, right? Okay, so if you want to make a reservation in my hotel and you make it online, if I have a proper hotel system that is integrated with basically a server that takes the reservations from all these different websites where you can make a reservation, it puts it directly into our hotel system. So I can be like, oh, how many bookings do I have today? Oh, 120. Oh, and another one just popped in. Now I have 121. When I worked in Japan, what would happen is travel agencies, which are a thing of the past and almost the entire world anyway, would make a reservation and they would write a fax and they would send it to us, and then a fax machine in the back would go and a fax would come out and have all this information on it, and I would have to physically take it, go to a computer and sit down and put that booking with all the different parameters. So how many people, what dates, what room type, does it include breakfast, all these things into the system, and then manually save it, and then so that we don't lose the physical reservation because there's no digital trail because it came by fax. I then have to go to an archive, like a cabinet, and store it physically. And that happened in this hotel maybe 400 times a day, which means that it was a constant thing. The fax machine was always going, and we were doing this. It left a huge margin for human error, but it's also the case for us to be able to, because you need to keep receipts and you need to keep records of the money that you've earned or the reservations that you've had. At night, you would have to empty the archive and find all of these reservations, and there would be hundreds and hundreds of them. And then you would have to print out physical receipts and staple that together and archive it in a different place so that the accounting department could archive them for however many years we were legally obliged to keep those receipts. Whereas at the hotel I work right now, instantly pops up into the system with everything already done, telephone numbers, contact information, everything I need to do. And then the guest can literally stand in front of me and go, hey, I'd like to check it. And I'm like, fine, here you go. So that's a problem with fax machines. That's the problem, okay? If Namco are a company that are working like that, they probably shouldn't be trying to figure out netcode. Did you play Dragon's Dog Water Toodaloo? No. I did not play Dragon's Dog Balls, dude. It looked cool. I was going to play it, but I've been so anti-microtransaction lately that it would make me a hypocrite to buy it. I'm just going to put my shirt in the washer because I need to wash my shirt if I'm going to go to work. I still have a couple of hours before I need to go. So I'll stream for a little bit longer. Yeah, I washed my shirt. I'm back. Exactly. That, but you have an example of it right there. They had an Excel spreadsheet that they printed out of the cheaters, okay? So they obviously don't have good solutions. They don't have the technical skills to run a massive popular online game. That's why they don't know how to ban cheaters. They don't know how. They're not competent enough to do it, but they still insist on releasing online video games. Do you know anyone who has a broken online matching system? I don't really understand the question. Have you ever played World of Warcraft? Jake Sadis, I played World of Warcraft today, and I got a rare mount that I didn't have, and it completed my transmog, because I have a really sick transmog on my shaman, dude. But I killed Mythic Blackhand, and I got the big magma cleft hoof. I play World of Warcraft, dude.
Blue Dark Star, your wish will not be granted.
Round one. Fight.
French guy, huh? That string for Kazuya is pretty good. They use it a lot. That doom 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 kure, that heat engager, that is very, very abused by Kazuya players. They do it a lot. Okay, good for you.
Round 3. Fight.
It's his only good new move. Well, luckily he has all of the completely game-ruiningly broken moves from the last game, so I don't think he needed a good new move. How about some bad Kazuya moves or just some fucking balance? How about not the fastest while standing launcher in the game? How about not the most broken jab string in the game? How about not the best knockdown low in the game? How about not the most overpowered whiff punisher in the game? How about not literally the most powerful version of everything that can ever exist ever in a Tekken game constantly and nothing else, while people downplay him and pretend this character doesn't win for free by pressing win buttons with zero execution? How about don't give him Demon Paw, by the way? You think Demon Paw isn't a good new move for Kazuya? Let me tell you. It's game-ruiningly broken. His Demon Paw is game-ruiningly broken. And so is Devil Jin's, and so is Jin's. I don't think Kazuya needed a good new move, dude. I think he could stay as good as he was before. Good punish. Accidentally killed him with an up 4-2. That's not even a move that gets used. How come you don't stream on both platforms since it's allowed? Because I don't care about being popular. It seems like a lot of work, and I'm keeping it. It's intimate, it's small, it's me and my chat here on YouTube. We're having fun, you know. The only reason I would stream on one more platform at the same time is because I wanted to somehow like double my viewership. But I'd have two different chats, right? Wouldn't be able to meaningfully interact with both of them at the same time. I would have to like set that up, which would probably be a lot of work. If I cared about maximizing my viewership, then, you know, the first thing I would do is I wouldn't say cock, tits, and anus in every single stream I do. Because, you know, that means that every stream I ever do is demonetized. You know, I probably wouldn't talk constantly shit about the publisher of the game that I'm playing. You know, if I was trying to do this for like popularity or money, then this stream would have a very different structure overall. And I also hear nothing but really, really bad things about Twitch. It's basically like Twitter. Like Twitter, yeah, AskCam. I would have AskCam. I hear like people tell me like, why aren't you on Twitter? Why aren't you on Twitch? And then I go, should I be on Twitch? Should I be on Twitter? And they go, hell no. It's the worst place ever. Okay, well, why should I go on there then? Or like, Twitter, I don't know, because I've never had Twitter, but it seems to, isn't it just like really bad political takes and like female game devs being racist against white people? That's what it seems to be. And then Twitch, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very nice. And I did YouTube videos for so long that I like, you know, I know how YouTube works, so I can just do it here on the same channel where all my videos go. It just makes sense, you know. I mean, it's a fair question. I'm not upset with you asking it or anything. Thanks for watching, but you know, why would I want to be on Twitch? Isn't it terrible? In Twitch, yeah, I heard they're like taking more and more money from their creators, and I mean, it's Google or Amazon, so either way you're streaming on a platform owned by one of the most powerful and corrupt and evil entities in the history of human civilization. No joke, no cap. But, you know. Hey, GG's Kazuya guy. Can I get a point bonus soon? Oh, I got one right there. We're gonna make it all the way up, and we're gonna get Emperor soon. I can tell. You know, my Zafina is getting better every day.
Get ready for the next battle.
Waiting for the structured Namco critique video. Well, if it's true that they are going after modders now, and I heard that that is true, I will look that up and you will see a video on that. And I will also have to readdress the fact that cheating is getting worse and not being dealt with. So yeah, that video is coming. It's a decent Harley Quinn, actually. That's a decent Harley Quinn. It's Azuzena though, so this is a pointless match. There's no point in even playing because it's just running 3-2. It's just gonna be running 3-2. My only like way of being able to deal any sort of damage here is I need to be so on top of her that she doesn't have space to do any running 3-2s. See, I actually have a life deficit after successfully mixing my opponent up several times and doing a wall combo and everything. He actually has the lead just through broken chip damage. Oh, this guy is a cheater, right? He's playing very poorly for somebody at this rank. Do you think he might be a cheater? I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, it might be unfair. Maybe he's just like, you know, not having a great match, but that was a very bad raid shard. Can't say he's impressed me with his choices so far. Okay, just don't let him do any running 3-2s. Just don't let him do it. It's the only way. Is the plug coming? What do you guys think? I smell a plug in a big way right now, but I could be wrong. I'm so good at this game, I'm even hard reading the plugs now. What's up with Harambe in the thumbnail? Hey, what's up, Floki Tech? The reason I have Harambe in my thumbnail is because they unnecessarily slaughtered Zafina in this game, and they unnecessarily slaughtered Harambe in the real world. So, Zafina is the Harambe of Tekken. The Dark King. Could be a Warhammer 40k reference. Spaghetti the combo because I let go of the controller a little bit. Don't know why. Ah. Back four, huh? Oh god, that's so pathetic. That's a very pathetic way to choose to play the game, dude. But, you know, well played, whatever. It's your choice, it's your life. If you want to play like that, then more power to you. Have a great day. Sorry I complained. So, 444 is so overpowered. It's crazy how overpowered that move is. I'm doing the raid shard just because I have to go collect the remote control for my air conditioning, which I dropped earlier. The battery shoe came off. That's not good. Didn't mean for it to fall on the floor. I was going to put it on the bed. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
Do you think the constant talking about plugging has created a Streisand effect, possibly creating more pluggers? Yes, that's definitely something that would happen, because the fact that we're talking about nothing happening when you plug, that has probably let a lot of people know that it's a thing that you can do and get away with. But the problem is more like the only solution to plugging was always going to be the only thing that can ever improve the situation at all is Namco consistently like fixing it, like actually punishing them in a big way, removing them completely, or like bringing that system where points are actually deducted on a loss. And the only way to make Namco put that in the game, which we probably can't, I think they will ignore us forever at this point, but the only way of like communicating to them that we that's what they have to do is to talk about, if nobody had ever mentioned plugging, then it would still be a thing, maybe not to as much of an extent, but it would still be a thing, and Namco would just like completely ignore it and do nothing forever. So we kind of have no choice but to talk about it anyway. It really is like the only thing we can do. But you know, we've seen now that it's not going to change or improve anything. You know, me and my girlfriend, we do a thing. It's a tradition that we started a while ago, like a year ago or something, that we've actually stuck to consistently every day since then, which is before either of us goes to bed. Right now we're in very different time zones, so we don't go to bed at the same time. We have to say 3 things that we're grateful for that happened that day. And sometimes, I'll be honest, it can be very, very hard to come up with 3 things. But we sort of have to force each other to like, there's got to be something. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? The weather was actually nice, or, you know, I had that snack and it was really good, or whatever. Even if it's something trivial. But today was going to be my day off, and I was going to have like time to relax finally. That turned out not to be the case, because I got called into work. But there were good things that happened. I had a fun stream. I beat the main man, you know. That's something, I guess. I beat the main man using... He was using probably the best character in the game, and I was using probably the worst. So yeah, I guess I'm grateful for that. That was pretty cool. You beat TMM? Yeah, I played him in a set earlier today. We watched it on stream. I beat him, yeah. When is this live stream? It happened right before I started streaming, but then I watched the replay on stream. So if you go back to maybe the first 20 minutes or so of the stream, you can see the matches. They were good matches. They were good matches. I'm sorry I spoiled it. You can create match starter by spamming screenshots. Yeah, you can. A lot of people do.
Get ready for the next
A lot of people do that. So yeah, I mean, my Zafina is definitely getting good enough that I can get even higher ranks with her. I just need to have a nice day off when I'm rested, which was going to be today. Man, this is going to end up being a really difficult week for me, isn't it? Because this fucks up my entire Wednesday as well.
round 2. Fight.
Okay. Sorry, I just needed some time today, you know. I just really felt like I needed some time. Did you just call me a cuck? Did it cause you to just go cook?
Round 3. Fight.
Easter vacation, yeah, but you know, I obviously don't get one. It's not how, when you work in the service trade, the vacation times are usually your busiest. Like I don't get weekends, obviously. I haven't had a weekend off for as long as I can remember.
Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Good punch. Oh, it's so lucky. I actually was gonna win that right there. Okay, still got it though.
Blue Dark Star, your wish will not be granted.
I'm going to Japan for Evo next month. Any tips on places I should visit? I have some tips for places you definitely shouldn't visit when you're in Japan. Main one being Evo. I think probably one of the worst places you can be in the world is inside Evo. If you do go there, you know, be on the lookout for child molesters, tier horse, and advertisers. No, but seriously, I don't know. Are they doing it in Tokyo? Tokyo is not a... I mean, it's a marvelous and frightening place in a lot of ways. I personally don't enjoy it very much. I've spent very little time in Tokyo. I've only been there less than 3 days total, because whenever I had to go to Tokyo for something, I made sure to leave the same day. I never really wanted to spend the night there. But there are cool places. You could go to what's it called? I forget what it's called. Kaminarimon. That's a cool place. It's like a cool little temple area. It's pretty close to the Tokyo Sky Tree, I think. And they have a little market and stuff, and you can buy cool things. And it's like a famous cool temple. Maybe check out Kaminarimon. I think it's in Asakusa. I think the place is called. Don't underestimate the size of the map. Like, don't look at the subway map and go, oh, that going there is probably going to take 10 minutes. You might be going on and changing on different trains for hours if you're trying to go somewhere for sightseeing. When they did Evo Japan, when I participated, it was in Fukuoka, which was my city, and it's a great city to visit because it's very manageable size. And decided to cheat with house sweeps.
Final round.
Watch out for Smash players, yeah. I mean, if you're underage, straight up don't go. If you do go, don't let any fighting game players, even if you do look up to them, even if they did do a sick combo with their Fox on Mario, don't go to their hotel room. Don't drink anything anybody hands you. GG's.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
I'll be in Koto City? What's Koto City? I've never heard of Koto City. Maybe I'll learn something today thanks to you. Koto City, Japan. It's a special ward in the Tokyo metropolis area. It's funny that Tokyo is considered an official metropolis. Like, that's what it's categorized as. It's not one city. It's an amalgamation of, you know, Yokohama is basically Tokyo now. Saitama is basically Tokyo now. I knew he was going to start with down back 3 because all Feng players do, you know. Nice shoulder. Oh god. It's so pointless to try and play against Feng. He's doing the exact same thing that every online Feng does, right? He only does the 3 win button moves as well. And I'm supposed to play against this. I successfully mixed him up like 5 times. Hard read his low. Doesn't matter. He just does a shoulder. It's over. Balance in this game is so far from where it needs to be that it's basically not even a playable game. I'm not even joking. I think this is one of the most poorly balanced competitive video games ever made. But you know, if you're busy playing Feng and Dragunov, you won't know. You won't notice it. You'll think it's fine. You're like, what do you mean? It's fun, I win a lot, I do shoulders, it's all good. I guess joke's on me for giving a fuck, you know. That's been the story of my life with Tekken content creation since Leroy came out. Before that, I was young and naive and happy and just trying really hard to like enjoy the game and stuff. But since Leroy came out, it's basically been jokes on you for fucking trying. Yeah, could you just take your broken win for free carried ass character and get the fuck out of my life, dude? You're not legit, okay? This is a fake match, you're a fake player. Take your fucking points and get the fuck out of my life. I mean, that's the level we're at now. I'm done even pretending. You're not a real player. You're carried as fuck. You didn't do a balanced move that entire fucking match. Come on, man. You obviously have a brain in your fucking head. Why would you choose to play him? I don't want to hear about the fact that you've mained him since Tekken 5 and your mom was a fucking Feng or whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. It's not an okay choice to make. Grow the fuck up already. Grow the fuck up already. It's time to grow the fuck up and not play Feng or Devil Jin or King. It's time to grow the fuck up and actually play a real character.
Get ready for the next
It's time
battle.
to fucking stop, dude. It's time to fucking stop. Okay, here's another one. I wonder if he's gonna do running too. Oh, this guy's definitely plugging. This guy's definitely plugging. Let's make him plug. Let's see if we can make him plug before the final round. Let's see if we can make him plug before the final round. Definitely a plugger. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell right away these days. I mean, whether he plugs or not, he's a Dragunov player, so he's a cheater either way. But you know. There you go, that wall splats. Okay, I just have to... like, how am I gonna stand playing against him for like a whole other round? Like, I don't have the fucking energy to play him. I'm too tired of this game and this world right now to play him anymore. Like, I don't think I can do it, you guys. Oh, it's so hard to like stay invested because I don't care about this game when this character's on the screen. Like, I don't care if I win or lose this. I don't care about this guy. I don't care about these points. You know, it's all fucking fake. Dragunov's on the screen. Everything is fucking fake. This game is trash. Cheats. Cheats again. 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 And then probably just plugs if he gets a loss. Look at this. Fucking look at this. Why is anybody... Why am I addicted to this game and playing it? Why is anybody... This is gonna be like the most positive Zen stream ever. But you know, you guys sure fucking showed me. The Tekken online community sure fucking showed me. Never take Tekken seriously. Joke's on you, bitch. Thanks for the points. Play a real fucking character, kid.
For the next battle.
Try using down forward 1, 4 into full crouch, down forward 3, hell sweep for 13 frame mix up. It works. Oh, because they probably because they jab when they block the down forward 1, 4. Is that what you mean? But if they jab and you duck under, you might as well do a wild standing launcher. Nobody can come up with a white list of non-carried characters. I can. I made one yesterday. I was going to record it as a video. I can give you that list right now. It's Claudio, Shaheen, Panda, and Zafina. There you go. Non-carried characters. There you go. There you go. I know you don't think anybody can make that list because that list only includes very few characters and they're characters that nobody plays. So they're very obscure. But there's about 4 non-carried characters. Well, that's a real list that you can make if you want to. And then I did a carried tier list. How carried are you? I shut down my computer though. I had the tab saved, but I removed it now. Hope this kills. Zafina, Shaheen, Claudio, and Panda. There you go. You play Lily. How carried are you? Mid-tier carried. Mid-tier carried. Mid to high tier carried. Good stuff. He can actually do pretty much homing nunchucks after that. They really broke Junkyard in this game, huh? They always do it right away. Oh god, I hate how they always spam it out. Like, they don't even try to strategize with their heat. Oh. Should have just launched. I could have killed him. Shouldn't have done that. It was just top of mind, you know.
You win.
Main man says Devil is barely top 20. Okay, well, you know. Did he say that, or did Michael Murray? Oh god. Why do you never use your heat, like, for anything but spamming out as fast as you can? Why did I do a hop kick? I did a 4-4-2. I guess I would have died anyway, so it doesn't matter. Michael Murray and Main Man, name a more iconic duo, yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't know if he's gonna make content out of the set we played today. I mean, it's likely, right? He didn't win this time, so maybe not, I don't know. But I already know if Main Man decides to upload the set we played today to his YouTube channel, I'm gonna comment, and I know what I'm gonna comment. I had decided what I was gonna comment during the match. This video brought to you by Bandai Namco Incorporated. Input code MASCU at checkout for 50 extra Tekken coins.
Round 3. Fight.
That nunchuck needs to fucking go. It's so broken. That nunchuck being ground hitting and guaranteed in like every situation he can be in. This game's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke game. It's a joke game. You can tell now that it's not that it's a good game that has a Tekken store. It was basically created for the purpose of having a Tekken store. And that's why the balance is so bad, because the balance doesn't matter. This is just a vehicle to get more money out of people. Is Zafina that bad, or is it just comparison to T7? No, she's by far the worst character in the game. Zafina is by a margin the worst character in the game. There's no character that's almost as bad as her. She's honestly 2 tiers below. The second worst character could be possibly Leroy. And Leroy is at least 2 tiers above her. It's not even close. She's the worst character by far. She's still somehow fun to play though, which is crazy. But no, she's unplayable. Good for you. Claw's like the safest character in the game. It's so crazy. Look at all this chip. Oh my god, the game's such trash. The game is, I mean, the game is such trash. It's incredible how trash it is. Like, how do you teabag or like pop off as a law player? You're a fake player, obviously. Like, why are you excited? You haven't actually done anything. Good, I can look at chat while you do the dumb mechanic that shouldn't be in the game. I mean, this is incredible. This is incredible. He's just getting everything wrong, but as long as he does it fast enough, he can still win. He just got everything wrong. Every choice he made right there was pathetic and wrong. He whiffed, he missed, it doesn't matter. Everything is armored, full screen, completely safe, leads into something else. How the fuck are we supposed to play this game unironically, Namco? What the fuck did you make? What did you make? What's with these fucking nunchucks? Are you insane? Like, are you actually fucking insane? You sell this game for money to people! And if I was kicking that guy's ass, Alt F4, fuck me in the ass, no points, suck fucking cock, and, you know, play the game again. Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh, this game is sold for money. Oh! Good games, well played. Outplaying somebody 6 times in a row. I mean, mixing them, ducking, blocking, fucking breaking the throw, and then he just goes... And it's just an infinite string of fucking diarrhea dog shit ruining your fucking day, dude. Salt compilation? Yeah, I've been waiting for somebody to make one. That's going to be hilarious when it happens to Therion. Okay, this guy doesn't have a name, so, you know, he's probably a legit player, right? The plug is looming. The plug is looming. I can smell it coming. Oh wow, okay. I'm betting no plug. Well, I have to beat him if he's gonna plug. I have to beat him first, dude. You're betting no plug? That's a very bold bet. Hey, good for you, dude. You were right. Plugging is worse in higher ranks or low. Plugging is definitely worse in higher ranks because if you plug, you get higher ranks. If you keep plugging, you get higher and higher ranks, which means that pluggers tend to be in higher ranks. They also, you know, manifestly care about rank and are trying to curate the high rank, so... Piss clones, spamming the piss clones, spamming the piss clones, crutch for bad players. Oh, see that? My hotkey doesn't work on lows. I told you earlier, right? Oh god, that sequence right there. Raven really is very flowcharty in this game. He's very flowcharty. And a lot of throw abuse from Ravens as well. A lot of throw abuse from Ravens. GG's.
Get ready for the next battle.
Did you see the cheater Mirio faced Law of England who auto-ducked every high? Auto-ducked every low. I played Feng today, right before the stream. That was the match after I played Main Man. And it was a Feng with auto-low parry. So I started recording. Make sure to sign up for the Tekken World Tour. Yeah, sure thing, dude. You have streamer mode on. Click your right stick. Okay, I just did. Did that work? Can people cheat on PS5? Yeah, they cheat on PS5 all the time. Oh, it's Main Man again. The Revenge. Good block. Nice. That's a sticky one. Okay, nice.
Round 4. Fight.
Take this! It's over!
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Sorry, I couldn't talk during that one. I had to focus. Does matchup matter much? No. In this game, matchups do matter a little bit, but mostly what matters is how strong your character is relative to the other one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Zafina carries harder than King. Alright, whatever, dude. I mean, at this point, I'm literally playing by far the worst character in the game. And people still want to say I get carried. At that point, you just can't win with people. When you, like, deliberately pick the worst character in the entire game, and people are just like, well, the fact that she's trash and unpopular means that she's good. I'm like, how hard are you guys coping? She doesn't have any moves. She can't deal damage. What are you talking about? You can't win with Tekken players, dude. You can't win with Tekken players. It's like you pick by far the worst character in the game, and they still come up. Not only are you still carried, but the character being bad is the reason it carries. This character is so bad, she wins for free. A nice opinion. Nice opinion. Yeah, she carries harder than King. Alright, nice opinion. Holy shit, that's a funny opinion.
Round 3.
He admitted I'm a good player. That's nice. So is he. Fantastic player. I probably wouldn't have done that to his Kazuya. Who knows though? I mean, Kazuya is definitely worse than King, so I would probably have had a better shot against Kazuya, to be honest. But you know, he's played high level Kazuya for so long, he basically has superpowers.
Fight.
Good sidestep Plasma Blade, honestly.
It's over!
Oh, he didn't die. I can still lose this easy. Easy. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm sorry, Frostred. Nice or wrong and whatever, but I can't play you twice right now. I'm sorry. I went from having a really good day to basically everything falling apart in a couple of minutes, and I don't feel I owe your cheating ass piece of shit Huarong a match right now. So, you know, sorry, not sorry. I'll play some other time.
the next battle.
Oh, another categorically unbeatable character. Oh my god. Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you do this to me, community? Why are you playing as Uzena? Play a real character! What is wrong with you? For fuck's sake, Slim Boy. If you know how to duck that string, you're... I stepped it! I just... Whatever. Okay, whatever. Hey, you do this while I go, like, drink some water, dude. You fucking do some running moves. I'll see you fucking later. I mean, you can do your dumb fucking running moves and suck fucking cock at the game, but you can't fucking make me watch. Never mind, let's actually beat him. I can do it. Fuck this guy. Here it comes. There comes the win button. Here comes the win button. Here comes the win button. He got 2 meters of space. Here comes the win button. It's not Tekken anymore. Now it's just a fucking moron jerking off. As Uzena with a little bit of space. Now the game is dead. Now the game is dead. Now he's gonna do the running move and the game is fucking dead. I gave him 2 inches of space, now the game's unplayable. I gave him 2 inches of space and now the game's unplayable. Soon as she does that move once, the round's just over. Soon as she does it once, the round's over. That's about as hard as you can cheat in a video game. I hate this so fucking much. I really do. I think I win. Yeah. Take your day off? I can't. I've already said that I'll go. Give me the points and get out of my life. Hey, that became a streak because I beat Main Man, right? No, because he's Emperor, so I don't get bonus for him.
For the next battle. Get ready.
Just sidestep left and then do a perfect duck. Yeah, I know, it's so easy. My Zaffiness Queen 8, thanks, man. GG's.
Round 1. Fight.
Here come the Demon Paws, though. Here come the Demon Paws. I can beat this guy. I can beat this guy, it's not even hard. Oh. Sidewalking Zafina makes all of her stances trash, by the way. You can sidewalk all of her stances and you get a free launch every time she tries to mix you. It's one of the reasons she's bad. Got enough damage there, Jin? Think you got enough damage there, Jin? Off of that heat thing? Is that enough damage for you? Seemed like a lot to me. Why? I had armor! Why did his object launch me? That's fucking weird. I gotta go change my shirt from washer to dryer. I need to dry it before I go to work. All right, I'm drying my shirt. Frame is a ghost. Oh no, my stream, my chair streams for me, dude.
Get ready for the next battle.
Terry on the human, you big ass fucking troll. Are you actually the LKMA in disguise? Because you kind of fill his role as the fucking dumbass troll in my chat. Is that... What is that in your profile pic? Is that Anakin Skywalker? Or is that like your girlfriend? Yeah, right, girlfriend. Never mind.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one.
Movements? Hey, check out Movements on Twitch. That's a cool gamer tag. You got caught by Movements right there. It's called a backdash. Good launch. Good punish. Very good comeback. Very nice comeback Movements. Good for you. Play any real characters? Should not counter launch. That's crazy that that counter launches. That's crazy, dude. Oh, that actually dropped the combo. I could have lost. Good block. Okay. Why? Why? Why'd you activate Heat from full screen and do Lee's worst move? I guess winning isn't for everybody. Dude, nice hop kick. Never mind. I guess winning is for you. Okay, nice. GG's. That was hard fought. That was hard fought. Is kaori used for non-foods and nioi for foods? No, Kilo. That's a good question, though. Kaori can be used for anything that's a nice smell. So, for example, it's used mainly for foods, but you can use it for the smell of your girlfriend's hair. You can use it for a perfume. Use it for flowers. Hana no kaori. You don't say hana no nioi. Actually, nioi is actually used for food. And kaori, you're right. You're the opposite of right. Actually, when somebody's like cooking and it smells really good, you'll usually go, ii nioi. Ii nioi ga suru. Or if you're from Kagoshima like my girlfriend, you say, ii nioi ga su. Kagoshima Ben is a funny accent. Ii nioi ga su. Ii nioi ga suru. You say ii nioi. Ah, ii nioi. Yeah, ii kaori. You don't say kaori about food necessarily, no. So I was actually the first. Ignore the first thing I said. I think you use kaori for good smells that aren't food. Good dog. Zafian is a rap god. How many languages can you speak? I can speak English, Swedish, and Japanese fluently. And then I used to be really quite good, I think, at Spanish and pretty good at French. But it was so long ago now. Like when I was in Spain learning French, which is funny. I was like 16, 17. Like when I was around there, I was maybe conversational level at those languages, but only 3 really. Ooh! Okay, we're back. We're back. Despite fucking pluggers, despite fucking bad balance, despite me going from being super zen to having a mental breakdown, despite having to fucking play the main man's king twice, we're back. Despite me getting a call from work saying I have to come in even though I really needed a day off. Do you guys want to call my girlfriend and listen to her accent? She's, oh my god, she's at the aquarium right now. And she knows I love animals. And she just sent me a picture of a big fat iguana. How many Spanish curse words did you learn? The main one I used, the main one you use is just puta. Es de puta madre when something's really good, when something's really tasty. They go, es bueno? You go, no, es de puta madre. Oh my god. These pictures are so cute. I gotta call her. How many Spanish curse words? Yeah, I think puta is the main one. Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusta lo mejor. Para mujeres no me faltan ni el dinero ni el amor. She's not picking up. Oh my god, she is fake after all. She is AI after all. Damn. She was AI all along. We can hear her, dude. There's videos where there are. There is a video on this channel where I play Pokemon with her on the mic, so you can listen to her talk. You can listen to us interact, me and the AI.
Your fate is already.
Round 1.
Next gen netcode. Shoutouts to this guy, dude. Shoutouts to this guy. Shoutouts to you, babe. Rip grandma. Rip grandma. You're dead. You're dead. Rip grandma.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh no, the counter hit. Ah, nice.
Round 3. Fight.
Sick name, yeah, I know.
Round 4. Fight.
Did you guys see the step right there? Movement. Oh, this guy's a coin buyer? Dude, he's making fun of Namco's netcode and he's still using the fucking Tekken shop to buy cosmetics? Dude, I thought you were cool. I didn't realize you were buying cosmetics. Maybe you did it ironically. Dude, I thought you were cool. I thought we were gonna be boys. What the fuck, dude? I thought you and me were gonna be boys, dude. Now you're playing annoying Nina? Damn. I thought you and me were gonna be fucking homies. I thought we was boys, dude. Next gen netcode. Why are you using the Tekken shot? I'm gonna kick you if you use the Tekken shot.
Round 3. Fight.
You forgot this was from the store. Do you know why? I can tell you why you forgot that this Nina skin is from the store. Because it looks so boring and basic that you could probably go and take like a couple of, like a random jacket and a pair of random pants from the customization mode that is already in the game and just turn it glossy black and you'll end up with this. Okay? The fact that they charge $4 for a cosmetic that is this boring and basic is honestly, I mean, almost as embarrassing as the next gen netcode. Not the player, the actual netcode. Nice whiff. Shame if somebody were to punish. I want to watch Desperado now. Because I started singing that Antonio Banderas song. Me gusta tocar la guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. That's a good movie. Robert Rodriguez. Is he gonna beat me? That's fucking crazy. GG's. Nina's love Mixbox.
Round 1. Fight.
Nina players love Mixbox, huh? Maybe because they've never mixed up anybody's box. There's never been a woman in their life who's been like, hey, mix up my fucking box. So they start playing Nina and they play Mixbox. It's the only fucking box they're ever gonna finger. Nice multi-throw. Play any real characters, bitch. You're so reliant on blonde bomb armor move. Like if you didn't have it, I think you'd be below green rank still. Good punish. Okay, we can still do this, I think. It's gonna be hard though. That's what I said to your mom. And she was like, can I see your dick later? Joke of the stream. Joke of the stream. There it is. Well, I have to crack myself up because you guys sure as hell aren't fucking funny. Oh, you're so lucky, dude. You don't deserve this. You really don't. You really don't deserve this at all. You really don't deserve this. You really don't deserve this. I mean, I've honestly, I could take some fucking snot on my nose, from my nose, and smear it on a Mixbox, and it would be a more impressive Tekken player than you. It would be more involved in actually playing the game. If I had some fucking stale cum on a fight stick it would be 6 times more advanced than you even have the potential to become, dude. And well played.
Get ready for the next battle.
Have you seen the Zafina Scarecrow 1/4 tick at the wall? No. What's that? Tell me. What is this? Scarecrow 1/4? This thing? Huh. Can I link you? I don't think you can post links here. Sorry. Can you can tell me, is it a YouTube video? Maybe you could just tell me the name of the YouTube video and I'll search for it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Do you still play WoW? Yes, brothers. I played WoW this morning and I got a rare mount that I've been looking to get. So I was really happy. It completed my Shaman transmog, my trans mount. Do you guys want to see my Shaman? He's really cool. There's a mace I need before it's perfect, but you know.
It's over. Round 2. Fight.
Slipknot cosplay? Could be, yeah. Thought it was Freddy Krueger at first, but it's not. Oh, okay. Snake Edge, okay. I should Snake Edge you. Just as retaliation for that. Ah, double Snake Edge? Dude, this is the most plastic round you've ever won. Learn how to fucking play the game instead of being hyper-reliant on cock cheese-covered crutches like some sort of orangutan bitch. Just a thought. Dude, this guy doesn't want to do anything that isn't a gimmick. He's doing 10 strings now. This guy does not want to do a single thing that isn't him spinning while screaming. Like, down forward 1 is a foreign concept to this guy. Jabs don't exist. If it's not me spinning while screaming with a light show and 50 unblockables, I'm not fucking interested. Get the fuck out of here, kid. I'm playing Yoshi. Gimmick is my middle name. Good for... And he killed me with a down forward 1. That's funny.
Round 4. Fight.
Hey, nice backdash, dude. This is your backdash. I'm doing a perfect impression of you backdashing. Hey, nice Korean backdash, dude. Nice movements. Damn, this guy's epic. I'm sorry I made fun of you. I like you now. Nice backdash, bro. Sorry, I can't laugh this hard. I'm gonna lose. Oh. American backdash cancel, yeah.
Final round. Fight.
Ah! Remove it from the game. Getting a phone call, it's so distracting. Can you guys hear my phone? It's gotta be my girlfriend, because she's the only person in the world I don't have muted when they call me. Get cooked! やっほーん。
やっほー。
ごめん、ストリーム中実は。
あら、
でもね、今終わらせて仕事行かないといけなくなってる。
なんで？
誰かが病欠。
Let's start this.
だから今からそっち、まあ出るとこ。今2時過ぎ。3時からスタートだけど、まあ着いたら電話するね。でもね、妹、名前言えないから妹が遊びに来てくれる。仕事に。寂しそうだからって。まあ着いたら電話するね。
オッケー。
写真ありがとう。楽しそう。
楽しいよ。
楽しいよね。じゃあまた後で。
はーい。気をつけてねー。
はーい。Love you. バイバイ。Oh, nice hop kick. You don't strike me as someone who scrubs IRL?
Next battle.
You mean when I wash my body? I don't scrub my body when I wash, that's correct. Because I have very sensitive skin and it gives me rashes if I scrub too hard. We'll do one more match and then I gotta go, you guys. Last one of the stream. It was a good stream in the end, though. We got to play the main man, first time ever in Tekken 8. Twice, actually.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, the final match of the day is against a Dragunov called Cool Rocks.
Round one. Fight.
I wonder if he has a pet rock. That's like his coolest rock. That's his favorite part of his rock collection. Hey, nice infinite. Do you have any balanced combos? Holy shit, Dragunov combos. Oh my god, that was ridiculous, dude. They all do that now. They all abuse ultimate tackle as well. It's fascinating. He's lag spiking while doing running twos, dude. This is Tekken 8 in a fucking nutshell. Holy shit, this game is bad. Oh, dude, the lag is insane-imus prime right now. Do you guys see the lags? This is a 5-bar? Why are you lying? Oh, maybe he's taking screenshots. Maybe that's it. That's a kind of cheater we probably haven't fought today. We fought all the other kinds. We fought, you know, pluggers, and we fought a script user. We fought some king players. He's gonna throw, right? That's luck. Luck and lag. Do you guys think he's screenshotting?
Round four. Fight.
I think he is. I mean, it doesn't matter. If you're playing Dragunov, you're cheating either way. It doesn't matter if you're actually doing screenshots or plugging. I don't consider you any more or less of a cheater. If you pick Dragunov, you're doing the maximum amount of cheating that you can already. You're an illegitimate carried cunt, and you, I mean, unironically deserve to die. But, you know, whatever. Let's go again. That's a thing. Yeah, if you take screenshots in Steam while you play, you can lag the game, the match out. So a lot of people abuse it on their opponent's turn and they win that way. You didn't know that was a thing? Oh yeah. There was a streamer who was shown doing it recently. And he was laughing about how he thinks it's great. He's been doing it for years. Apparently you could do it in the last game. So, see? Oh, it starts when I combo. Yeah. Yeah, he's screenshotting during my combos. He's actually doing it, dude. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. It's lagging during his combo now though, so maybe I'm wrong. That's a pretty good mix for all your broken throws that you have right there. I mean, the game's most broken heat engager, Dragunov's 3-4. I mean, most broken after Demon Paw. Oh, that's the second low parry. That feels sus. Are you running scripts as well? Are you playing Dragunov while lagging me out and running macros? That's almost like a record. I don't think anybody's ever cheated that hard against me before. 3 different ways in the same match. Are you cheating 3 ways? Is he gonna cheat a 4th way? By plugging? Oh, it lagged like hell right there. Oh my god, it's lagging so hard. Get cooked, kid. Get fucking cooked. I'm shitting and pissing in your mouth right now, just so you know. I'm fucking I'm muck spreading all over your fucking face. You're fucking drinking my diarrhea right now. Scarecrow 1-4 counter hit situational conversions. It should come up. Hey, thanks. I am the Y2K. I'll definitely check that out. I want new tech. Hey, no muck spreading. Okay, sorry.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, the lag. Broke my wall combo. Actually broke my wall combo with lag right there. Nice screenshot, dude. Take a picture, it'll last longer. We duck those, dude. We duck those.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, it started lagging again. Yeah, I think he is taking screenshots. Because it's only happening on my turn now. I mean, I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if I am, but I'm also like, can you blame me? I mean, you should pretty much assume that everyone's a cheater now, because basically everyone is, right?
Round 3. Fight.
Nice heating gauge, okay. Benchmark for online play. I think they did release a benchmark, but they lied about how good hardware you need. I think they intentionally lied so that more people would play it, which is, you know, hilarious, but a very sort of Namco thing to do. I think that's a thing. I think they actually did give you a benchmark, but it was wrong. I've heard somebody say that at least. Could be a rumor. But I mean, it's such typical Namco behavior that I definitely wouldn't put it past them. Hey, we ended on a win. Fucking 2 straight matches against the Dragonov. We got our rank back. We fucking beat the main man. We washed my shirt. GG's to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I was hoping to do like a long chill stream today and have a day off and maybe get some takeout and just, you know, chill. But it wasn't in the cards for me today. Today had to be a difficult day for me. Today had to be hard. But, you know, when it's hard, you might as well stick it in. So I'm going to go do my best. I'm going to try and maintain a positive attitude throughout this day. I'm going to see my sister a little bit later. She's going to swing by work and say hi, and I haven't seen her in a while, so that's going to be sick. And, you know, GG's. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day. See you next time. Oh, the Shaman Mog? I don't have time, dude. I'll promise to show it next stream, okay?